Hello, beautiful soul. So lovely meeting you here again. Thank you again so much for joining me on this magical practice. I don't know about you, but I am feeling so elevated, so lifted, so turned on, tuned in, just really tapped into the abundance and the frequency of magic and miracles. And I hope you are feeling some of that too. All right, so we are on day 6. Happy Saturday. And today's magical practice is called Works Like Magic. If you take any activity, any art, any discipline, any skill, take it and push it as far as it will go. Push it beyond where it has ever been before. Push it to the wildest edges of edges, then you force it into the realm of magic. How can it be that a person who is born into total poverty, starts out with nothing, and has very little education goes on to become a president or a celebrity, or builds an empire and becomes one of the wealthiest people in the world? And how is it that two people can start out in the same career, and yet one person's career goes from success to even greater success, while the other person works himself or herself into the ground with very little success, no matter how hard they try? The missing link to success is gratitude. Because according to the law of attraction, you have to be grateful for what you have in order to attract what you want. So with gratitude, it's impossible to have permanent success. Or without gratitude, it's impossible to have permanent success. To bring success or increase the good things in your job or work, like opportunities, promotions, money, brilliant ideas, inspiration, appreciation, it is essential to be grateful for your job or your work. The more gratitude you have, the more you will get to be grateful for. And you should be getting the idea by now that to increase anything in your life, you'll have to be grateful for what you already have. Whoever has gratitude for their work will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude for their work, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. When you are grateful for your job, you will automatically give more to your work. And when you give more to your work, you will increase the money and success that is returned for you. If you are not grateful for your job, you will automatically give less. When you give less, you decrease what comes back to you. And as a result, you will never be happy in your work. You will never give more than you have to, and your job or work will stagnate and eventually deteriorate, which could mean that you lose your job. Remember, for those that do not have gratitude, even what they have will be taken from them. The amount that you give in gratitude is exactly proportional to the amount that you receive in return. You control the amount you receive by the amount of gratitude that you give. If you're a business owner, your business's value will increase or decrease according to your gratitude. The more grateful you are for your business, your customers, and your employees, the more your business will grow. It is when business owners stop being grateful and replace gratitude with worry that their business spirals downward. If you're a parent and your work is taking care of your children and managing your home, look for the things to be grateful for at this time in your life. It is often a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and when you become more grateful for this time, you will attract more support, more help, more beautiful moments, and more happiness to the experience overall. You should love your job, whatever it is, and be excited about going to work, and you shouldn't settle for anything less. If you don't feel that way about your current job, or if it's not your dream job, the way you receive your dream job is by first being grateful for the job that you have. Today, imagine that you have an invisible manager whose job is to keep a record of the thoughts and feelings you have about your job. Imagine that your manager will follow you wherever you go today, poised with pen and notebook in hand. Every time you find something about your job to be grateful for, your manager will make a note of it. Your job is to find as many things as you can be grateful for so that at the end of your day, your manager has a long list of all your gratitude. The longer the list, the more magic your invisible manager can bring to your money, work, success, opportunities, enjoyment, and fulfillment. Think about all the things you could be grateful for in your work. To begin with, think about the fact that you actually have a job. Think about how many people are unemployed and who would give anything to have a job. Think about the time-saving equipment you use, such as phones, printers, the internet, computers. Think about the people that you work with and the friendships you have with them. Think about the people who make your job easier, such as receptionists, assistants, janitors, and delivery people. Think about how good it feels when you receive your paycheck, and think about the favorite aspects of your job that you love doing. Have your invisible manager make a note each time you find something you're grateful for by saying, I'm so grateful for what? The more deeply your manager can see you're feeling gratitude, the sooner your manager can start to make the magic happen in your work, and more magic will be created. It is possible that you could generate so much gratitude for your work in one day that you could see the circumstances instantly improve. Lucky breaks don't happen by accident. They are simply gratitude's magical power at work. If this works like magic practice falls on a weekend or when you're not at work, move on to the next day's practice or practices and then go back and use this magical practice on the first day you're back at work. So, I don't know if that resonated with you, but wow, I definitely, even just in reading that, can recall my day and how many negative things I said about my job. Of course, I do really try to be positive and grateful and thankful as well for my job and what I'm doing, but there's definitely, I think, a little bit more that I complain about it. So I'm really excited to practice this with my invisible manager and pretend like they're taking notes, because I really do think it is a powerful practice to get me to where I want to be next. So just to recap, so today when you're at work, make a mental note like somebody is watching you and they're following you around and they're taking tabs on what you're grateful for and noticing those negative things that come up as well. Because remember that for every one complaint, you need 10 pieces of gratitude. So really be mindful of that. Thing 2 is always we're starting with the magical practice of the 10 things that we're grateful for, writing them down and then saying them out loud, ending them with the magical words, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we are doing our magical rock practice at night where we remember the best part of our day and send gratitude into that rock. I hope you had fun with the money exercise that was yesterday's practice, and I hope that you really dove into that and wrote down those powerful words that you were thankful for all the money you've received throughout your life, and that you wrote that down on a bill and that you carry that bill with you everywhere, or you put it somewhere where you can see it so that it's a constant reminder of all the abundance that's come to you with effortless ease, so that you can therefore attract more and more abundance into your life. I hope you're feeling grateful. I surely am. I hope you enjoy your Saturday, and until tomorrow, lovely. Bye-bye.